89 on up, homies, the show where you gon' get Cali history. It's told with respect and dignity. Spoken by HalF so vividly. He's taking over the industry, giving y'all some download imagery. Damn you, if you ain't hitting them likes, come on, subscribe. Check out the channel and I bet it will make you decide to tune in every chance you get. It's lit, and some of y'all can learn a bit from this gangster shit.
YouTube, what it do, loved ones? You know the motto, if you can, after the story, go over there, hit us with a like, which is a thumbs up, and that'll let us know we kicking our stuff. I want to thank the homeboy G. Lee Deuce for the intro from the legendary Mental historical hip-hop album, Banging on Wax. You can reach him on Instagram at Solid from Day One. YouTube, what it do, loved ones? Welcome to another segment of 89 on up. And today's story is about a historical, legendary, monumental little homie of his time, Tiny Pint, aka HalF, one of our smallest midget-style homies of his time. Damn good dude to his family and loyal to the soil of this Inglewood neighborhood, Paru 500 block thing. When I met Tiny Pint, aka HalF, he probably was like 9 years old, pushing the hood, hanging out with Lil Pint and Baby Pint, because it was only 3 of us at the time, late 90s. Later on, as time pushed on, homie, I started getting more familiar with him and his presence from being with Lil Pint and Baby Pint, and him passing through the spot with them periodically sometime. In them times as well, I had the chance to meet his mother, sweet lady, did all she could for all our kids, but blessed me with the privilege and the opportunity to oversee Tiny Pint inside the neighborhood. I took him in as a little brother, or me even being an uncle figure to him, and we both became important in each other's lives, as well as impactful. I can go all the way back to the time when Tiny Pint was up under Exhibit tutelage. I can remember Exhibit telling Tiny Pint several times when he seen Tiny Pint G'd up with the homies certain places, "Keep it up, Tory, go back to jail, keep fucking up, I ain't fucking with you." And Baby Pint will pull Tiny Pint coattail, put him back on track, and tell him, "Man, fuck with Exhibit. You might be able to build your career and do something with yourself later on in the game." He would also go to Venice Beach and rap over beats, rap other people's songs, and people would actually bless him, maybe because he was a little kid banged out hustling. Honestly, after time moved on as well, his Inglewood neighborhood Paru involvement grew more heavier, and he became the smallest, downest baby homie from the turf of his age group. I didn't personally give him the name Tiny Pint. That was Lil Pint and Baby Pint dubbing him the title we carry. Even though I had him in eye view, watching his growth inside the turf, along with him staying G'd up, that's what really caught my eye. I wound up taking a major liking to this dude for his dedication to the turf and to the homies. HalF, aka Tiny Pint, was one hell of a young homie that went through a lot of drama and also kept certain main homies in the mix and in the funk of this gangster shit. Tiny Pint had a good ass heart, homie. He would look out and bless motherfuckers when he had the opportunity to do so. I done squabbled homies off of HalF, enemies and all, for being overprotective of him, homie. Me and Tory, aka Tiny Pint, homie, really became super tight even though he was young when we lost Cedric Collins, aka G Pint Deuce, to a senseless Crippin' blood war, homie, in these Los Angeles, California streets. And Pete Thrizzle, aka Baby Pint, was locked up at the time. So with Baby Pint being locked up on us and Lil Pint getting gunned down, HalF jumped on the front line, pistols blazing, battling in the 60s and the 40s for the implication of Pint Deuce downing, along with the homies getting cracking. With the heat on and my little broad at the time, Beta Mac, and I talking, she suggested that Tiny Pint rather at that time get his own name. And she was like, he's so motherfucking young and so motherfucking down, you don't want him to get caught up and have a linkage. And me listening to her and we talking, and at the time the heat was on, I agreed and later ran it past Baby Pint. And there it was, a new invention of the name. It was like OG Rebo stated, Tiny Pint got to banging so motherfucking hard, he needed a twist because of his age difference. I solely didn't want him to be a Pint just in case the law got on him as well, homie. But the names were still connected. HalF Pint, HalF OuNce. So with Baby Pint being locked up on us and Lil Pint getting hit, our bond grew super tight. He became wiser and more understanding to shit. So that invited more conversation and growth between us, homie. I watched the homie grow from a seed to a strong tree. I'ma forever miss my nigga, homie. Also, HalF OuNce name built his career for his music and movie scenes. He did his thing, homie, from the beginning to the end. And for all those that wanted to know his dress code, he always stayed G'd up, whether if it was neutral or flaming. You could catch him that way in that attire. He was also the youngest 500 block Inglewood neighborhood Power Root member. And also the youngest homie that I knew connected in his generation to Blood Nation. My nigga, my friend, my homeboy, my relative and nephew, all wrapped into one, will be forever missed. From me and Baby Pint and other solid real homies and homegirls. Shout out to your mom, shout out to your kids, and shout out to your girl. Loved ones, families, friends. Shout out to the homies as well that truly have my back in these trenches. And shout out to his homies from his turf that truly had his back. I got you a plaque over there on the 500 block, and I also inducted you into the Hall of Bang, 89 on up. Yeah, that. You know the deal. Also, shout out to the homie Mitchie Slick for giving the young homie an opportunity to spread his wings out here and make something of himself. Appreciate you, Damu. You know the deal. Wrong kind Ingles in this motherfucker.
Let me bid. Give it up, let me bid. Give it up, let me bid. Where you from Power Street. Tripping, clacking, and running with the Power Street. Gang bang with chains hanging. I'm fly woo with a 9 trooper. Cupid, you gon' die stupid. I'm from the land of the killers when niggas ain't lollygagging. They shotty clacking, the molly smacking, and body bag. Bitch, I was 11 on the 7, chopping the stones. Nigga on, and that nigga LD, and they put me on, nigga. On up, homies, the show where you gon' get Cali history. It's told with respect and dignity. Spoken by HalF so vividly. He's taking over the industry, giving y'all some download imagery. Damn you, if you ain't hitting them likes, come on, subscribe. Check out the channel and I bet it will make you decide to tune in every chance you get. It's lit, and some of y'all can learn a bit from this gangster shit. YouTube, what it do, loved ones? You know the motto. If you can, after the story, go over there, hit us with a like, which is a thumbs up, and that'll let us know we kicking our stuff.